looking at Lord Chaitanya, where he's the fulfillment of the worship. They should be, forget about your Vaidhi Brahmin thing they were doing, and he comes and he throws sand on them. And they stop their worship, or do they? And then they really worship because they look at Lord Chaitanya and really get purified. So he throws sand on people, and it's to pollute their worship. How dare you, do this? He was trying to wake people up, and he did. He got them to look at him, and the more they looked at him, the more they got purified. Same thing. Oh, Gohar, you see, look, Acharya Dave, Gohar's talking about you. And he goes, what? Who is this guy? I didn't know he was around and he existed. Who is he? See, get their attention. I throw sand on them. Yeah, come on, look over here, man. Throw sand on them. There's sand. Make jokes about him. The Lord also made jokes. Well, hey, man, like father, like son. What can I say? He would make jokes, and they look at him. How dare he make jokes about me? And they go and they touch him and get purified. You just look in the direction of a devotee. Just by being seen, you get purified. You purify people. The problem is people don't see here. These gurus, they're not low. This Gohari and his Sangha, they're unimportant until we start talking about them. Start poo-pooing them. Start thinking, they're insignificant. What? We're insignificant. No, look at all our followers. They don't think, well, how dare he think that we're insignificant. We have thousands of followers who are like our big kingdom, and they respect us. And Gohar gives us no honor. How dare he? Where is that in the Vedas, that thing about saying this pity? It's in Chaitanya Bhagavat. In the earlier, I don't know exactly what chapter. So this will give you a time. You could read the Adi Leela of Chaitanya Bhagavat, and you'll come right across it. It's even in Chaitanya Charitamrita. So you have to read carefully, chant the verses out loud too. Holy Spirit. Yeah, it's another thing. I tell you, everything related to the Lord and the Lord's devotees is holy, truly. The Lord would be foaming at the mouth when he was in ecstasy. Foam was coming in the mouth. And it says right there in Chaitanya Charitamrita or Bhagavat, one of the two, it says right there, and the most intelligent devotees would go and drink that foam. See, they had real faith. This is God. Can you imagine drinking the foam out of the mouth of God? It seemed I have like I don't know, man. I don't know if I could do it. But there's a lot of things I can do now because of this kind of purification that I would never think of doing. Like to wash the feet of like even disciples. How many gurus would wash the feet of their? I would do it in a second, man, because of being purified and knowing, being conclusive. That the Lord is awakened in the devotees here. I had no problem washing their feet. It's like, well, it's better than washing the Lord's feet because he considers his devotees better than himself. So why wouldn't I do that? See, the Lord, this is the kind of purification. We can't do this on our own. I can't do it on my own. I have to have God's help. And this is how you get it. You come in Sadhu Sangha, you're going to get purified. You're going to start thinking like God thinks and like devotees think. It's the only way. This is why I just progressively, it just gets deeper, deeper, more and more purifying here. More and more clear everything. You start just acting, not by your not by your power, not by the power of this relationship. Every day cultivating, this relationship, you just become changed in a way that is extraordinary. And gradually more and more people begin to see it and realize that's just, wow, what an example. Let me become like that also. See, this is the path. The Lord, when like the Bible says, ye are like gods. And it's true. Here, ye are like gods, but What kind of God are you? Are you a God in the mode of passion and ignorance, a demon? You're like a God. Or are you like a demigod, in the mode of goodness? Ye are like gods. Oh, how about a devotee God? How about you being a servant of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, God, in this world, where you're serving people, God? See, you're that word of God. See, in the beginning was the Word was with God. You're so close that you're with God. See? And the word was God. You're so close with that. The words that come out of your mouth is the breath of God, the purification of the true Lord, the transcendental Lord, not the mode of goodness, Lord, not the mode of passion, Lord, not the mode of ignorance, Lord, the most all attractive Lord. See? We have all those tools of purification here to get there. And that's our Sadhu Sangha. That's why, boy, sorry, you guys, man, you're not coming. Anybody not coming here? You're missing out, man. This is an opportunity. Whoo, what an opportunity this is. You won't find this kind of purification anywhere. If I did, I'd be there. I didn't find it. Narayana said, "Oh, we got better purification here." I went there for a year and a half, didn't find it. I felt it was I was brought down by it. I went to ISKCON, brought down by it. Went somewhere else, anywhere, went brought down by it. Went to Eckhart Tolle for a while and brought down by it. This is the up and away. Even went to Christianity with all its still speculations and alloys and stuff like that. And there's some ecstasy there. And I was brought down by it. That's why this person says, "Oh, this lady's so ecstatic like you." No, not really. It's a downer for me. I already been there, done these things. These speculated extra ecstatic persons. There are a lot of Christians like her. They're a little ecstatic once in a while, but they have a lot of speculation, a lot of alloys, and they're not conclusive. I'm not attracted because the Lord I worship is not it. He only likes conclusive truth, and I got to keep him happy, even though I may lose the 15 people I speak to because it's too hard to them to take the truth. Well, anyway, that's just how it is, man. I'm here to represent that Lord. He's the red pill. If not, you want to take the blue pill, take the blue pill and go back into your dreamland. If you take the red pill here, you'll just see how deep the rabbit hole goes. Stole that quote from the Matrix. So you want to see how deep the Matrix goes? Come here. It's very deep, and it deepens every day. May I sing only your glories. See? That's what that's the happiness of a devotee. But sometimes these glories are tough to take because they have to be uncompromised. And because they're uncompromised, they destroy illusion. So you got to, in a sense, be ready for that because a lot of people believe in illusion still. They believe in their bodily conceptions, material bodily. I believe in spiritual body conception. And most of the world believes still more or less in material body conceptions, and that includes the mental body, the material mind. See, material, thinking about materialistic ideas and inconclusive truths and speculations. I don't like that. I'm not here. I'm here to bust all of that. Or the emotional body. Oh, I lost this. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I don't believe in that. I don't believe that is relishable. That's the main thing. I've been there, done that, man. Pooey. You want to get over that? You want to relish divine mellows? You want to relish losing Krishna for a moment and the happiness of that loss? Yeah, yeah, the ecstasy of that. Oh, where is Krishna? Oh, my Lord, where is Krishna? Calling out to the Lord. Ah, well, come here. That's the kind of your sadness will become transcendental happiness, and your transcendental happiness will become transcendental happiness. There's no downside to this. It's up, up, and away. No, you don't have to worry about the Mayavadi teaching when they say, watch out, don't get too blissful because you're going to come down. You ask anybody, they always say, oh, well, you believe in bliss. See, they're inconclusive. Yeah, I believe in a lot of bliss. I want more of it. Well, you will come down. Yeah, that's okay too, because I'm blissful on the come down too. I'm blissful on the upswing and the downswing. See, I'm in spiritual duality now, not material duality, and you need help to get there because you're inconclusive. Or you're stuck in the rules and the regulations. Oh, come here. You can relish transcendental ras, man. You can relish losing Krishna and gaining Krishna. Yes, yes. That's how it is. The Lord came here to teach just what I said. The relish losing Krishna and gaining Krishna. This oscillates back and forth forever, deepening the relationship. My body, somehow she got out of the dentist quick, man. How did you get from the dentist to here? She didn't want to miss out on anything. May I be born in any situation, but birth after birth, I pray, simply pray, that I may remember and serve you in association of your servitors. You see, I love these verses. Love, 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 love these verses. Do I preach anything against these verses? Didn't I say, come to Sadhu Sangha? See, I try to teach the highest nectarian truth here. See? May I remember and serve in the association of your servitors. This is what I preach all the time. And yet the devotees say, well, Gory, we're doing the same thing. Okay. You want to up it? You want to get more out of it? Because really the meaning is Murari's an ecstatic devotee. His associates are ecstatic to it. You think he want anything less than that kind of? You think he'd want? Oh yeah, Lord, please let me associate in your Vaidhi Bhakta those who don't know the glories of the tears that I'm shedding. He won't even be able to cry in their association. I know because I did, and they wanted to throw me out of the temple. Severe chastisement. Or does Murari want to be born amongst the kind of devotees that are here who laugh and cry and choke up? We're here to present the real Leela. If you don't come here, you don't get it because I haven't seen anybody presenting the real Leela. This is living color Leela. This is what you see the tears or you hear about the tears in the book. You see the tears here. You hear about the ecstatic laughing of Lord Caitanya and Nityananda, and you see that going on here. We know our subject matter and getting to know our subject more and more and more. Our subject is the bread of life. Our subject is Krishna himself and Radha. So who is that? Is that you? Is that River or something coming? I've heard that some devotees will call us bliss ninnies. Yeah, isn't that amazing? They poop lists. See, they don't know who they're worshiping. Can you see that? Can you see that? These are so-called devotees, and we're bliss ninnies, and they're worshiping bliss. Oh yeah, we worship bliss ninnies Bliss Nini, Lord Chaitanya, Nityananda, but we don't know the glories of their bliss, even though they see it here. This is their bliss, man. This is their ecstasy. This is their laughing. This is their crying. See how people are so silly. I would use the word dumb, but I don't want to blast their false ego to smithereens. Oh, saying I'm dumb just because I call you bliss ninnies. Well, the only sin that will not be forgiven is sin against the Holy Spirit, the sin against bliss ninnies. Oh, well, that'll be forgiven too. That's a little inconclusive. We forgive all that stuff. I have never heard anybody preach the real Chaitanya Charitamrita. I was studying this in ecstasy for years. I loved it. I didn't know where it was going. I just thought it was just about having a good time with this book. I would be crying. I was traveling over in India. I only have one book, this book. Just traveled with Chaitanya Bhagavat, all in ecstasy every day. Crying on trains, off trains. I didn't know anything else. I just said, "Hey, man, this is good shit, man. This is like smoking pot every day without the downside." I didn't know where it was going. And then all of a sudden people started coming, and then Prabhupada started coming. And then Lord Krishna started coming. I thought, ooh, there's some significant thing going on here. Yeah. Rajabu Vaughn. Welcome there on Twitch. Yeah. Okay, this is so much in this, but Govinda, give us a word now. I've spoken a lot. Rest my voice a little bit.
I feel so compassionate and kind in my heart. I was thinking all the way through. Mayavadi, I get excited when she comes along, even to the point if she's not totally on board, I still love to see her come along. Hey, and others, I still love to see them come along. And I shared with this devotee, I have only compassion for Jayapataka Hirandaya and all of these. I only feel compassion, man, in my heart. That's all. I'm only coming from a place of compassion. It's very nice. I saw one of my friends come along today from 12-step fellowship, and it made me. It was Rassic. It was Rassic. It wasn't like I should go to more meetings of Alcoholics Anonymous. It's like, boy, I'd love to go to more meetings physically and be able to share and make more friendships than what I do. But it was Rassic. It wasn't that, oh, I should do this. I must. I was just feeling, boy, I'd like to give so much more back. You put the cherry on the cake, and the deeper understanding clarified the things I experienced on the way to a deeper depth. But I still was just relishing that. And talking with Tom today, I was just feeling crying and relishing so much. The journey's been amazing. For somebody who had given up on life and was ready to just drink themselves to death. The life you've given me is truly amazing. It doesn't matter to me whether I'm minus in my bank account or plus. I mean, my life is amazing. It's truly amazing. These beautiful devotees keep coming along. I feel just love for them all. I feel so much softness in my heart. You know, like when we read in the Leela about the softness, the hard hearts melting. My heart has melted and got softer and softer. That I don't understand things like devotees blocking each other. I mean, I don't know. I do in a way, but I don't in another way. Um, I just feel softer and softer. You know, uh, it's
That's how it
amazing.
is. That's how it is. This is the purification. It's just it's growing more and more in the devotees. It's beautiful. It's great. It shows you're on the right path.
Yeah.
Uh,
Fanny phoned me. What a joy that was. Fanny and Radha phoned me on the same day.
wow. What did Fanny have to say? Tell me about what she had to say.
Just how appreciative she is, how much she loves the classes, how she was listening from over her garden fence when you was there, and she felt attraction. She felt this man is carrying a very special spiritual message. She was very attracted from over the garden fence. It just it makes so many pictures in my heart. You know, she's listening. We're all there gathered together, Janaki and Karuna and Nita Madhava and Johan and Ivo and Elizabeth and Lolita and anybody I've forgotten, or I don't mean to. Freddie was there, but she was listening. It's beautiful. It's like you can make a film out of it. This Sangha is like a film. It's the real film, and you don't have to sell your souls like they do in the film industry in Hollywood. They sell out and they get involved in these heinous things. You don't have to do that here. You can just come along and you get everything. Like you were sharing before, Gora Hari, everything comes on this path. But it's always that, oh, of myself, I can't do anything. Of myself, I don't know how to stop drinking. I don't know how to function in the world. But what you've given us is, oh, it's priceless. It's priceless. To just keep sharing it forward is the greatest joy. Like what you're saying earlier in today's class, just pay this forward is the greatest joy. The greatest joy is seeing devotees when they get an attraction to Chaitanya. Um, it's amazing. It's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
To, to get up at 1 o'clock in the morning and just to give classes and listen to you and share with the devotees without just on the pure the barb of Navadvipa. It's so beautiful. You feel it. You feel Navadvipa is alive. You feel what you know. It's a person. Navadvipa is you.
Yeah.
You're Navadvip. You're Navadvip.
Well, it's the devotee. The devotee and the Dham is the same. The devotee is the moving Navadvip, and that's how it is. We got branches now. It's just like a bank, it has different branches. We got the Govinda branch over there. We got the Fani branch over there, the Lilita in Turkey. See, if anybody wants any money, they have to go to the branch, the real wealth. See, your branch is for this bhakti. Same thing like Lolita. If Balaram wants any buy, he has to go to the bank, but he doesn't think there's any money in that bank there. Well, too bad for him. He doesn't believe in the bank. See, it has
Yeah.
no people. They have more faith in fiat currency. That's only paper than in real money. See, it's the same thing. People have belief in rules and regulations, things that have lesser value than the real value. Real value is what Lalita Ganga has. She has real value, real value in the path and teaching the path and the ecstasy and the conclusiveness, and all the ecstatic devotees, Govinda, all of you guys, right? Your branches, real branches, sub branches for what we're doing here, for Lord Chaitanya's real mission. Amy, all of you, Tarun, coming along really nicely. See, just come here. You're just going to go deeper. You're going to get more and more happy and ecstatic all the time. It's just going to go on forever like this. So welcome to the show, man. You found gold. This is real gold here, man. So don't let Maya steal it away from you, because she's always stealing treasure. The real treasure is this love. The real treasure is the association of these devotees and these conceptions. Oh Lord, don't bring me. Oh, okay. The next verse. Yeah. I didn't. This is the one coming to. O my Lord, please do not place me in any situation where I may deviate from the absolute truth, forgetting that you are the supreme Lord and I am your eternal servant. See? Let me also stay in association of devotees, your servitors. Let me worship you in their association, because they're ecstatic. This is the greatest gift. If you go out of this thing, you're not conclusive, man. You've been deviated by some speculations. That's why the truths are so severe here. Severe, they give ecstasy to real devotees, and there's severe punishment on the false ego that wants to take people away and all that because of inconclusiveness and speculations and alloys and all that stuff. That's why I'm a little bit hard on people that say, oh, this is an ecstatic devotee like you. And then I look at what they say and what they believe and what they understand. I say, second grade. Okay, they're not kindergarten, they're second grade. They're no postgraduate. No, this is college. This is postgraduate degree stuff, man. So what people are impressed with here don't impress me unless I listen to what they say, I listen to what they exude and manifest here in this world.
And also, what's so lost in the world that we live in is the ability to make friendship. I consider my best friend. I'm sorry if I've had a rough tongue at any point, which I have. She's a friend. She's coming along, and that ability to make friendships. When you reach out to devotees, make a friendship. There's this suspicion, like a standoffishness. Everyone's so suspicious. I'm just sharing, looking to make friends. That's it. It's like,
Yeah, it's great. Yeah. You become like Bhagavad Gita. I share this because you're not envious and they're a friend. Yeah, let's be friendly. Yeah. So anyway, whoever, we meet all kinds of people. We have the power of the Lord that's polarizing. And so whatever happened to him, I mean, he polarized, Krishna polarized, Jesus polarized. His real followers who got the Spirit, they polarized because we're part of them. We're this transcendental Borg, part of the transcendental family here to bring more into that family. See? This is what we do here, whoever will come. Yeah. Okay. So I think we'll stop here for a while. I got some things I want to do. It's a little bit early. That's good. I'm going to go for a walk early, I think, today. Okay, so we'll see you in a little bit. Thank you very much for coming, everybody. And if you missed any of this, watch the replay.